Good morning YouTube, it's your gorgeous sexy G-Love here, coming at you between light showers on a very cool and fresh morning somewhere in the southwest of the UK. The time is approximately 10 to 10 on Wednesday, August 19th, 2026, and this is day 249 of my shit to fit transformation from a tired, overfed and essentially invisible 204 to a buffed up and head turning 185 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal. I will try and keep these updates brief, so do like, subscribe and stick around for the cheesy outro. So I got home quite late from work last night after a very busy day without too many steps. So I used the final fucks I had to give for the day and headed out for 2,000 more, getting to bed around 11:15 for about 7.5 hours of pretty good sleep. I woke up this morning and didn't weigh myself first thing. At the moment I know my weight to be around about 194. It does fluctuate. I'm not following a meal plan. However, I am tracking macros using an old app on my old phone. So I know I'm around about 710 carbohydrates, 220 protein and 120 fats. As of next week, I will be increasing my fats a little bit to increase calories as I build up to working poundages before I drop my calories for the cut, which will actually start on the 31st of August, which is in approximately 13 days time. So originally I had planned to cut from the 7th of September on the following Monday. However, I got to a point on my last training cycle where carrying on for 5 more days and doing 2 more workouts for an extra rep on each set just seemed pointless. It was going to make pretty much no difference, and I was already getting really sick of food. We were talking sitting there staring at a bowl of food for like 10 minutes and saying, okay, here we go again. So yeah, I got myself to that place and I'm now at maintenance and yeah, just building up poundages, getting a little bit stronger and resensitizing my body to lifting again. And in approximately 13 days, I will be dropping my calories. At the moment, I'm thinking we're talking about 640 carbohydrates, 220 proteins and 100 fats. That should give me about 1.2 pounds of fat loss per week. I do not need to rush this process. All I need to do is lose 1.2 pounds a week and keep that going for about 8 or 9 weeks or 7 or 8 weeks, and I will reach my goal. I will do everything I can to make sure it starts off as easy as possible, and yeah, and I will remember the whys as to why I'm doing it. At some point it gets into your head and you start negotiating with yourself, like what's the point, and like it gets quite tempting to cut it off early. However, by that time I'll have an extensive list of reasons why I'm going to continue to do it. It's not just about fitness. There's lots and lots of areas of my life that my weight does impact. So, and it's something that I've always struggled with. Genetically, I'm from a family with a long history of obesity, and yes. Also, actually, a fairly recent one that I've come up with is that if I can complete another successful cut and straightforward cut and actually track every step of the process and get myself into the mid to high 180s, I will be able to, with complete confidence, if I want to, just quit the gym for a few months and do other stuff, knowing with complete confidence that I can just jump back in at any time and follow a set plan and get back to where I was. A lot of it, I think, is having the confidence to basically not go to the gym and just to have a burger and just to enjoy ourselves and know that we're not going to be making our lives too difficult in the future. So yes, that'll do for rambling for now. I may well add to this vlog later on, but you will get an update from me in about a week's time. And at that point, I'm thinking I'm probably going to give daily updates for the last week before I drop my calories, because once I do drop my calories, energy levels will drop, and I think it's good to get that habit in place before then. So yes, we will leave it there. As usual, I will put a link on the top right of your screen which does take you back to December 11th 2025 and my chubby little face at the start of this journey. That link will be right here. And as always guys, there's not a lot more to say except for roll the outro.